You can sleep in a car, but you can't race a house. They perform well. You can use them on a daily basis if you want to. Very dependable. They're reliable cars. The build quality is amazing. The performance is out of this world. And the resale value is as good as it gets. Time is the one depreciating asset that you will never get back. You and I will never get back the time that we have lost. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Phil. This is Philip Tamoria Sports Cars, and we love cars here. We talk about all types of cars. Regular cars like this Honda Accord that I'm in, to the craziest, most exotic supercars, hypercars, blue chip cars, you name it. Today I want to talk about why you should buy your dream car, whether that's a sports car, whether that's a truck, whether that's a supercar or a hypercar even. You should buy it. You absolutely should buy it. There's all this talk about how it's a terrible investment. It's the worst investment. Duh. It's for fun. It's for pleasure. It's not real estate. It's not a business. It's not the stock market. And you can lose money on all those things, by the way. Anyway, what am I saying here, guys? You absolutely should buy that car. If you are obsessed with cars, if you're crazy about cars, if your idea of traveling involves going to car events, then you should absolutely buy that car. If you love going to Cars and Coffee every weekend, if you go to all the concours shows, your life revolves around cars, yeah, you should definitely buy that dream car. If you have to sacrifice for it, that's fine. I mean, life is full of sacrifices. And why not sacrifice for something that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, something that you're passionate about? Time is the one depreciating asset that you will never get back. You and I will never get back the time that we have lost. And so why not spend your hard-earned money on something that you can enjoy, that makes you smile, you turn around when you look at it. You can sleep in a car, but you can't race a house. We've all heard that. Now, honestly, I haven't bought that supercar yet. I'm driving a Honda Accord, and I also have a 350Z. I've had some cool normal cars. In my story, I moved to New York City. I lived in Manhattan. I studied acting. I went to school for acting. I did a one-year program at New York Film Academy. Very expensive to do all of that and to live in Manhattan. I went to Georgetown for grad school before that. Again, very expensive. I was very passionate about doing all of those things, and I'm happy that I did all of those things. Was it expensive? Absolutely. Did it enrich my life? Absolutely. I've done pretty well. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I haven't made crazy money. I've done very well, though. Moving to New York City and pursuing acting is not an easy task, let me tell you firsthand. It is not easy. As much as I love cars, I decided to sacrifice, well, I'm not going to be able to buy that exotic car, that luxury car, or even that high-end sports car because I'm going to do these things, because I wasn't rich enough to be able to move to New York City, to live in a luxury apartment, to have a garage. I mean, we're talking, it's a lot of money to do all that, man. And to have a Porsche. No way. No way. But let's get back to you. Enough about me. This is about you guys. You want to buy this car, but your friends are saying that's the worst investment. Well, it's not an investment. The goal with a high-end sports car or an exotic car or even a luxury car should be to buy the best example that you can possibly afford. That's a few years old, that's already depreciated. Unless you're rich enough to where you can take that depreciation. If you can take that $20,000, $50,000 hit and have it not phase you, which that would phase me, that's why I wouldn't buy new, then by all means buy that new exotic car or luxury car. But if you can't buy one that's at least 2, I would say 3 years old or more, and buy the best example that you can afford. Don't get attached to it. Be prepared to sell it within 6 months to 2 years. Be prepared to sell it. Don't have it for your daily driver. You don't have to drive a car every day to enjoy it. I think driving it on the weekends once a week, that's enough, in my opinion. And then you can retain the value, take it on some rallies, take it on some road trips, take care of it, keep the maintenance up, buy certified used if possible, and you're going to hold a lot of value. You got to do your research first. Do your research. They perform well. You can use them on a daily basis if you want to. They are very dependable. They're reliable cars. The build quality is amazing. The performance is out of this world. And the resale value is as good as it gets. Everybody wants a 911, so when you put your 911 up for sale, people are going to be all over it. The 911 crowd is going to be all over it. That's why I think the 911, why many people think the Porsche 911 is the best. Well, it's not a supercar, but it's definitely more than just a sports car. It's the best high-end sports car that you can buy. There's definitely a way to do it and not lose a ton of money, but you have to be ready. You want to be responsible. Obviously, you got to have that 800 credit score, and you should have a lot of cash for a down payment. And it depends on your loan terms, depends on the car. You want to put down 20, 25%, maybe more, depending on how much capital you have, 50% maybe. Definitely have a lot of money saved for repairs. You want to be able to buy it twice. If you can do that, you can afford the car. And I know some of you are probably thinking, who are you to talk about any of this nonsense, Phil? You're driving a 20-year-old Honda Accord. Well, that's why I am the person that you should be listening to. Because I don't waste my money on dumb stuff. I haven't bought that exotic car yet. I have plenty of friends that have and done it right and not lost a lot of money, or have been able to minimize the amount of money that they have lost buying a crazy car. You buy the right car that's 2 or 3 years old, you drive it for a year or 2 years, you put a few thousand, put 5,000 miles on it, 6,000 miles. I know that that's not a lot of miles. The car is going to hold its value. You might even be able to sell it, depending on what it is, for what you paid for it, or damn near what you paid for it. And then you do that again, and you buy another car that's 2 years old or 3 years old, a sought after car. You want to buy something that's going to be in demand. So do your research. What you don't want to do is buy a brand new Maserati SUV, or any SUV really for that matter, in my opinion, or something electric that's just going to tank in value. It's going to just tank in value 40% its first year. That's where you don't want to do that. Buy a 911 that's 3 years old, that's 5 years old, that has already depreciated a little bit, that's going to hold on to its value. If problems arise, yeah, it can really hurt you financially. But you know what? Who cares? You have that mindset, the scarcity mindset, where you're scared and afraid, then having that exotic car, that high-end car, is not for you. You have to have the confidence that you're going to make enough money to be able to afford it, that you're going to be able to make enough money to easily be able to do whatever you want. You got to have that confidence, and you have to go after it and get it. And you have to ignore the negative people in your life. Just because they don't want it, because they're not interested in it, doesn't mean that it shouldn't be for you or it's not for you. And always be happy for somebody else when they get whatever their goal is, if they get that car or that motorcycle or that beach house or whatever it is, or maybe it's a modest starter home, or if it's a humble economy sports car, but if somebody's happy with it, be happy for them. Always be happy for others. Jealousy breeds hate. You want to make people smile, make people feel good. To me, I mean, just being a car geek my whole life, I've always been obsessed with cars. I've always loved the wild stuff. I hate the idea that a lot of these cars are unobtainable, especially the blue chip cars, you know, your $20 million McLaren F1s. But that's okay, because I found that I enjoy seeing those cars at car shows, going to concours events, going to museums, and that brings me happiness. There's so many car events out there now, so many cars and coffees around, so many concours shows to go to, that you can experience a lot of these cars, and it's still a lot of fun. You can do extreme experience, you can go to the Porsche Center in Georgia, drive these cars around racetracks. If there are other schools that I can't think of off the top of my head, but there's just a lot to do, man. There's a lot to do. And I want to spread positive energy about the automotive world, because there's a lot of douchebags out there, these Wes Watsons of the world, that are flexing their fancy watches and their Bugattis, and that's not what it's about, man. It's not about to be, look at me, I'm better, look at how rich I am. It's about the passion. It's the passion, and sharing that passion with others, and making people happy, making people smile. The little kids, man, when they see those cars, you know, that's what it's about, man. That's what's cool about the car community, and giving back, keeping the passion alive. Not just to flex on other people. I'm not gonna say I never show off, or I don't like to show off. If that's all that there is to you, then there's nothing to you. I don't care what you have, man. You could be a billionaire. You're boring and shallow if all that you care about is one-upping people, being the best, and looking down on others. It's not cool. What are your dream cars? Comment below. Is it a Porsche 911? Is it a Corvette? Is it a Ferrari? Is it a Lamborghini? Is it a vintage car? Is it a classic muscle car? What do you guys want? What do you guys like? Kia Stinger, those are cool cars. Kia Stinger GT. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I like the Kia Stinger. I think it's a cool car, and I think you can get one for low 30s right now. They perform well. It's like a budget BMW M5. Maybe I'll get one of those for my next daily when it's time to part with the Honda. What do you guys think? Kia Stinger? Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and we will see you next time.